Street Sakamamba here to bring you another fun-filled episode of Root World Aeternum. So, we got a little bit of an intro into the new MMORPG. So far, it's really neat in the sense that you can use any weapon you want, and you can gain skills, passives to go with those skills, and of course switch between them at will. Okay. I gotta tell you, some of the people... some actually decided to go with, creative names, and others you're just like... Why? Okay, let's see if I can remember. I'm trying to remember all the controls and whatnot. What's this? Territory standing points? Yeah, I'm going with the XP gain. Crafting fees, trading fees, increase storage. Let's start with this. Let's start with the trade. I'm gonna go with station fee, because if I'm gonna be crafting, I want to definitely put some effort into crafting. Check in at the Regent's Rise Inn.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
Is that Jiraiya? Okay. Grace O'Malley. There you be.
Now there's a familiar face. About time you caught up. Here we find ourselves in a little village pulled straight from the Middle Ages. Is it me? Or does nothing on this island make any sense at all? No doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull even. Not saying I'd like that, mind you. One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. Makes all the difference. We're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share. Never let it be said Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts. Well, you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade, some new boots, whatever suits your fancy. Ah, yeah, there's a trading post out there. Livelier market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post in the storage. And then what do you say? Let's meet in the tavern. All right, see you there.
Friends with coin instead of friends with benefits. Oh, I wonder if this is just like, I think this is just like Black Desert, where you where you can sell stuff, or yeah, buy and sell anything. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, because these all seem like basic things. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Okay, storage shed. Okay, so we got common cooking stuff.
I've met stately noble gentry and shipwrecked men of 20. I've met souls from ancient memory, found in sagas and dusty tomes. I've seen ghosts and fiends and horrors, met knights and bold explorers, as I've wandered every corner of this island we call home. Let's go!
I was gonna say, is this a breakdown?
Dig in!
God, I could go for some Slipknot in this right now.
I've met kings of earthly nations, seen the gods of all creations, tasted wine at every station, from sands to misty moors. But the partings that we weather, and the memories we treasure, are the souls we've lost forever on Aeternum. forgotten shores.
Woo.
Lively little ditty there. Kinda oversells the place, don't you think? I sure won't be calling this place home. Messenger from the Night Regent herself was looking for you. Getting fancy, aren't we? She's keen to have a word with you up at the keep. Word around town says the Night Regent's just a puppet, and some minister Lochner's actually running things. And then this troop, you think that's what drew the crowds? But Barkeep says it's really just people. Sounds like some kind of plague. People turn, unlike those red-eyed bastards on the beach. These folks aren't possessed. I didn't trust all the shite coming out of that oaf's mouth. I'd be more interested to hear what the Night Regent has to say, particularly if there's mention of coin. I'm right here if you need me.
Hey, yo, Dicky. Some of these people are
Farmers
just such
tonight, the
retarded,
miners no word in days.
character
We need to
names.
know what's going on out there, Lochner.
The people are simply distracted. Word has spread of the true heir's return. As acting regent, you have served Pride faithfully, and I'm sure this is unsettling for you. But you can set aside your concerns.
When the new king is ready to assume his duties, I will gladly stand down. But not before.
Of course. Now, I have preparations to attend to.
Ah, you must be the one from the beach. Selpain believes you to be honorable, and I trust his judgment. But I like to hear reports firsthand. We saw signs of corruption by the shore, but we believed it was isolated, and that is not what I wanted to hear. But I see the sincerity in your eyes. You should know that we normally go to great lengths to make newcomers feel welcome in Pridewen. I'm sorry if I seem impatient just now. With all the excitements for the return of the true heir, I believe we are ignoring signs of grave threats to Pridewen.
Achievement
And news
unlocked.
of
Getting to
corrupted
know my
adds
way
to the
around.
list.
Reach character level
However,
10.
the greater concern right now is the rush of disappearances. Sworn knights who failed to report in over the last several weeks. Minister Lochner has sent scouts, but they have not returned as of yet. And now I feel they are missing as well. Still, he counsels patience. Lochner believes the return of the royal bloodline will solve all problems. I feel strongly that we cannot afford to wait for Gawain. Oh, I'm sorry. This is poor form on my part, dropping all my troubles on your boots. I would not impose on someone who just arrived. Still, with the remaining knights spread thin, you're probably able to get me answers faster than they can.
That's just it. We don't know. The foreman there, Alia Musa, is a personal friend, and she usually visits once a week. But it's been a month. If you're truly willing, I would ask you to check on Foreman Musa and report back. Oh, and please inform Minister Lochner of your mission, just so he's aware.
I get my strength up and unlock this. I'm gonna increase my mining speed.
Come, Seeker, danger abounds, but your fortune will be grown. The lost banished, peace found, when the true heir takes the throne. Mountain and dale speak the tale, a warrior of wit and renown. Artorius raised them strong and brave, a true heir for his crown. For the heir, bring flowers fair, that we may build a path of blooms. May they know...
She's rhyming. Holy crap. Man, you gotta make some serious cash. The Hamlet. Oh, I see. Keep upgrading and eventually it should reach the level of a capital. Dang! That's a nice looking sword. What do we got here? Sure, I'll do that one. That's interesting. They're just like little minor tasks.
Ah, yes. The newcomer invited to an audience with the Night Regent. Imagine... Yes. Gawain's return will restore Prydwen's glory. For now. But she would do well not to concern herself with matters. Well, aren't we proving our value quick? It's not my place to countermand the Night Regent's orders, but...
Ever wonder why they say knight in shining armor? No, to be a hero, you've got to dress like one. A true diva never visit me more.
I think I actually have some Yeah, I've got some of that, so I think I can craft some. +1 weaving music reward. Why is my weaving already at 50? Is that part of my character? Oh, that's why a couple of my skills were already not maxed, but so high. Research.
Love keeps you warm, but so does wool. Come to me if you ever need. I've made a fair garment for many a fine folk. Yes. This is the first time he's missed our anniversary. I'd go to the mines myself. And then, gently remind him that it's our anniversary today.
And then you're just like Crunk. Hate being in the middle. Squeaky, squeak, squicker, squeaking.
I'd help you settle in. But I'm the one who needs help right now. We've lost men, lost equipment. I have to build strong defenses for the Regent and her people. But how can I do that without resources? I wish that you could retrieve the miners.
To
Such hard workers, all of them.
I'm not
All
quite
equipped
sure
with
if
picks
I'm
that
saying
date
that
back to
correctly.
Artorias' reign.
Thanks for the compliment.
Maybe you could
Thing
retrieve
is, I
the
don't
heirloom
use
picks.
Discord.
I'd be most appreciative.
Sorry. Okay, got ourselves lined up a few different quests. Death Note? King Arthur. Boy, they're throwing mythology from everywhere. Clicking the right thumbstick to do this. So right now I have 1,000, I'm just gonna say pounds worth of storage space. Let's see about getting ourselves a quest or two done as we find a door. Tip timer.
Hey! Are you the one I've been hearing about? Yes, you must be. You match the description. People talk around here, you know. They say you've been quite a help. But then I realized, silly Geardy, it's because, yes, honey. Honey so to collect my honeycombs and I'll...
My, how those quests can rack up quickly. This is where you want to... It says that I can't use a mount until I hit level 20. And you have to complete a certain quest first. Pendragon boar? Boy, these things are tough. So, more pork and rawhide. Avalon Lily. I hear wolves. Oh, go bananas! Banana! What is logging skill 350 and I'm at 5 right now? Ooh, man. Young tree, but it's a lot bigger. Nice. Okay, number 4, go to Harriet's Lookout to look for honey reserves. This person must have started with the Snaggletooth Wolf. Come on, give me something good, Wolfie. Rage Hide and Rawhide. Oh, can't do anything down there, so... Wonder if I'll be able to make a bow. Let's leave it at that for now. That's a turkey! Devil's Quarry turkey. This I gotta see. What do you get from a turkey? Feathers and poultry. A restless wolf. It's funny that I'm getting Sword and Shield Mastery when I'm not using the Sword and Shield. Almost as if it's just like passively getting a little bit of the experience. Huh? Rawhide and red meat. Okay, if you look at the radar, I know it's a little hard to see if, okay, between the 5 and the 4 on my radar, you see that turkey symbol. That's why I'm just like, wait, what the frig? Also, that cow, it's, ooh, nice. Got an uncommon drop from it. But the cow's name was colored, it was orange. Okay, how far is it? Okay, I must be really close to it. And my controller battery's getting low. Collect devil honey. Honey. Note for Stinky. I honestly was not paying attention to that. Ooh. Can I mine that? Son of a bitch. Star metal. That is so cool. Really takes me back to reading the wuxia novels. If you don't know what that is, it's Chinese manga. That's usually a bad sign. Obsidian sandpaper. That sounds awful. Pure solvent, obsidian flux, and miner's paint. There's going to be a lot of having to study and figure out what ingredients go with what. Rubber ducky. Good one. Milk, rice, and light ration. I think I just got something good. So basically, I create an AoE damage field. Okay, wanted to take a look at... What's this? I've learned sheet music. Oh, it's a crafting mod. Crowded Bludgeoned. If 2 or more targets are hit with warding bludgeoned, even if the hits are blocked, reduce its cooldown by 5 to 25%. This perk is stronger on a weapon. Oh, so you can put it on armor, or it says you can put it on a flail. Interesting. Okay, regions. Used for leatherworking. Made with obsidian sand, used for woodworking and furnishing. Pure solvent, used in weaving. Obsidian flux, used for smelting. Interesting. Okay. I still need to find... Let's use this again. Doesn't seem to be damaging. So no matter what, even if you're using one weapon, the other weapon that you have equipped in your reserve, it'll gain a little bit of mastery experience. It's pretty nice. Okay. Hasn't been charged yet. Ooh! It gives extra constitution, so... Learning another grip on the sword. Reach straight sword mastery level 5. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Nice. Tomato. I've been hit with disease. Yes, got the key. Wait, so her husband's dead? That ain't cool. Apparently I need to crush on a bunch of stones if I'm gonna be mining. Really? Nice. And you see, it's crap like that. It's like, really, how old are you? But the worst thing is, I know exactly what that's referencing. Sadly. It was a movie. It was like Miss April or something. It had to do with a... it was a movie about a guy who got hurt, slipped into a coma, and the girl of his dreams became a Playboy bunny. And, yeah, I think she was referred to as Miss April. And one of the people in it was a guy who, I guess he was a musician / artist named Stick.mpeg. Oh wow, I have no mining skill whatsoever. So flint is just gathering flint. That doesn't gain you. And you have to actually crush boulders.
Stop this! I'm your friend! After all those years in that hole together, don't make me do this! Stay back! I won't tell you again!
Put down.
Forgive me. Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines, think again. If you have loved ones in there, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, so now she sends someone. I sent dispatches informing the region of what happened, and I even said, send? For a while, some of the miners were holding out, fighting back with their At this point, it's probably you're brave, I'll give you that. But we're not Look for that stubborn Elias Derrick, and anyone else who's not fallen, and then get them and your...
I think napalm would have gotten the point across. Napalm bomb is kind of redundant. Why does that sound like a gunshot? Still, I can get iron, that'd be awesome. name is that?
Look for Elias! He was trying to fight back. I'm making a run for it.
You do that.
The mine's lost! Everyone is withered! I'm getting out of here!
I thought I'd never get out of here. Thank you.
Nice. A lot farther away than I thought. What we got there? What we got here? Ah. Well, that's good.
Oh, finally, a sign of hope. A break. Oh, it's beyond the way. And for that, I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But we can't go without dealing with that infernal... I saw it with my own eyes. An ancient tablet unearthed from its rocky tomb. Nah, I told the crew no one was to touch the damn thing. It was thrumming with some unholy energy. I wanted to get the sage Moira out here, of course. Never got the chance. Next morning, the first of the miners fell. Yeah, and they're guarding the tablet like it's some kind of treasure. If we don't destroy... You're clearly capable, and I won't complain. But don't forget...
Really? Fire! Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood. Terror is your whosoever shall soul stand and face the hounds of saltpeter. Oh man.
You did it then? Shattered the tablet? God! I hate to abandon the mine, but with the tablet gone. Haha, Musa. She's a stubborn one, all right. But you, my friend, you must make hate. I hate to abandon the mine, but haha, Musa. But you, my friend, you must. Yeah, let's hope. If anyone will know what in tarnation that thing is, it'll be Sage. I'll go and round up Foreman Musa and the others.
This bag slot. Don't have a bag though. So this just increases gathering speed. This one increases mining experience while mining. Nice. Let's see. Again, they sound like gunshots. Ooh, this is a bigger boulder. You need plan B, a bigger, better boulder plan. Nice. Oh, just to mine silver, I need a level 10 mining. Okay, now I believe it said something about you have to use stones to fast travel? That is quite a startup time. He's not the one who gave a quest, it was the one at the town. Okay, let's see if we can make heads or tails of all this. First, let's store inventory. Sell those.
Aha! There's my honey! I mean, my honeycombs. Yes, this is fantastic! I'm gonna whip us up some... You did me a good turn with my devil's honey. I'm seeing as how everyone is talking about battening down the hatches here to protect... And I think I might know a spot to get our hands on some perfectly aged wine from the old world. Bessed sure. Grab as many jars of wine as we'll celebrate a little while we still have the time.
I heard this true heir is traveling here by a ship along, thinking he might not be needing it anymore.
$1,000 gold and player level 15. Well, currently... Oh, that's right, I got another... Oh shoot, I got 3 points. Oh, it's on the other side.
Oh dear, he's not with you. Blast that dumbkop! I told him to stay with me today. I'm sorry too. Thank you for bringing me the news.
Forget-me-not? Is that a potion? No. It's a weapon. Oh, nice. This thing's got essentially vampire. What do we got here? Basket of treats. Oh god, those look good. And now I am hungry.
Eight, 9, 10. This will be a big aid to building our... You have my friendship, Rajal Sadak. And my time. We are always on the lookout. Let me give you a tip, Rajal Sadak. No one cares where you came from. We care about what you can do. The Regent made me her master builder after she... Well, I've run into some supply troubles. Nothing's turned up yet. Oh? You'd need to cut trees to gather wood and... Did you get everything? Not one hair of leather.
I don't know if it's just me, but that's just making me think. Something. Fun house. Basically Mickey's clubhouse. About to level up again. Cool. I think I just need 4.
Great! You brought exactly what I needed! You're a good person, Rajal. Have you made friends here? You seem like back home in Syria. We always repay favors. You've helped me a lot. Words to live by, Rajal Sadak. You could be Knight Mid. Has anyone taught you how to make a sword? I suppose I must do everything around here. You have that industrious look about you.
That's a lot of iron ore. Okay, talk to me. Tell me your name.
The true heir sought to save us one. The lost will learn, be forever turned. They'll know them as our one true...
Loyalty band. That's right. I'll also need to find out where I can even find grizzly bears.
You return. Excellent. Minister Lockney said I sent you on a fool's errand. What did Foreman Musa say? Tell me the...
I can't tell you how disappointed I am to you. The warnings were there, and I allowed them. From this moment forward, I will take every... We will start by discovering how this disaster...
Such relics are better left in the earth. The root will need to have Sage Moira study this tablet for answers. Excellent. Then please do me one additional favor. But before you go, what of Foreman Musa? I fear to ask, but I received no dispatches at all. I'm sorry to impose further, but after seeing Sage Moira, could you look for the minister in the towns?
I wonder if that gives me the resources I need to complete the quest. So that holds extra weight. So does that... Your gear score, your overall power level. Okay, so that's just power level. Then it gives you plus 107 weight, plus its extra skill, which gives you 53 more weight on top of that, for a grand total of 160. Yep, that's right. Plus intelligence, health increases max health by 0.88% of the base value. Ooh. So you got light gloves and heavy gloves. Yeah, I'll wear these ones. Okay. fine ore into ingots at the smelter.
Ah, I've just seen Elias and learned of the tragedy at the mine. Very interesting. Elias said they unearthed this tablet, but I will have to study these fragments more closely. In the meantime, you are new to Pridewin, are you not? On the precipice of Sir Gawain's return to claim the throne, you should learn the significance of this event. Let me tell you the full story. King Artorius arrived on Aeternum 700 years ago to discover a people scattered and divided. Promising order, he united southern Aeternum for the first time since the era of the Ancients. The king's rule was built upon the armor-clad shoulders of his sworn knights. Courageous Sir Gawain, fierce Sir Lancelot, and the loyal Sir Galahad. Their valor was tested when hordes of corrupted attacked from the north, guided by none other than the king's fallen advisor, the wizard Mirrodin. In the wake of the conflict, King Artorius was gone. Fate unknown as the kingdom crumbled. Lancelot left seeking vengeance, and Galahad to create a new life. But Sir Gawain was heir to the throne. He departed, seeking only divine blessing for his rule. Pridewin was in a dire state, ravaged by war, its people demoralized. It was Minister Lochner who held the town together, safeguarding the throne for Gawain's return. But Surgeon Jay of Ebonscale Reach captured the hearts of the people. After so many dark years, she emerged as a beacon of hope and was appointed Knight Regent. Now the minister informs us he spotted Sir Gawain's sails on the horizon. And we prepare for the true heir to finally come home and claim his throne. Now perhaps you understand how momentous Gawain's return really is. And why it's so worrisome to hear this news from the mine, and from the farms. Though Minister Lochner has been keeping it quiet to avoid a panic, we've had quite a few refugees claiming their farms are overrun with lost. But Lochner assures me it's under control. If you have further questions, ask him. I must get to studying these fragments. Let's hope they yield answers.
Okay, number 3 is that way. How many am I supposed to be making? 9. Smelting is at rank 4. Craft an iron longsword at So, if I'm seeing... If two or more enemies are within its radius while performing whirling blade attack, gain 15% base damage for each nearby target. Nice.
That's a fine-looking sword, Rashal Sadak. You would almost rival the swords in Syria. I'm not surprised. It's what I've come to expect from you. Drop by at the tavern any time you want to drink, all right? I'll tell you stories of the high...
A questing we will go. Complete 25 quests. So what happens if you... Grand time poobah. Sure is a lot of running around involved in this.
After so many years without our true leader, it's natural to have doubts. But I assure you, the hour draws near. The bloodline of Artorius will soon sit again upon the throne. What we have endured here pales in comparison with what challenges Gawain has faced in his long journey home. But he has persevered for you, the people of Pridewind. We must ask ourselves, how will we show, nay prove, to our new king that we are as devoted to him as he is to us? When the hour arrives, I know he will find his subjects have remained true. And we will honor him as we once honored Artorius himself! And pledge our undying loyalty.
Well, that wasn't ominous at all. Nice.
Ah, our brave newcomer returns. I understand. Do tell, though. I hope the situation there wasn't as... She said that, did she? Well, yes, The foreman wanted us to send all our knights to help with all the preparations for the return of the true heir. I was preparing to send a few knights, but then I was told that you... Oh, by all means, tell her I will come as soon as I... Tell her it won't be long.
Oh, that guy deserves to have his face caved in. How many points we got, guys?
You return, but without Minister Lochner. Perhaps it's just as well. As Knight Regent, it may be best while you are away. Foreman Musa visited and related the whole story from the mine. She says the day after the mysterious tablet appeared, lost these pirates could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den of brigands. This seems to be an alarming trend. And I have already dispatched Sir Payne to the north. Lochner will not be pleased. But perhaps you are eager and courageous. My hope is that you and Sir Payne can deter the pirates from further incursions.
Nice. If I'm lucky, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Wonder why I got 3 points that time. And since I'm going to the shore, okay, so it's going to be a bit of a trek. At level 16 right now, so I haven't unlocked my mount yet. Set it to auto run. And if I see this. Ooh. Achievement unlocked, Novice Hunter. Reach tracking and skinning skill level 20. do the turkey lurkey 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 lurkey. Rawhide. Linen, arcane embroidery, and rough bootstraps. Did I read that correctly? Ooh. That's a nice boulder. That is a nice boulder. And we are almost to the point that I could start mining silver now. Yay, I've unlocked the silver vein. Alright. Looks like one of the fast travel points is right up ahead. What am I at right now? Hour and a half in. Ooh, yeah. This is prime mining practice right here. Because then I need it to be at rank 45 just to do gold. The star metal, I don't know if it was based on its size or just in general, but I couldn't remember if it was 50 or 100. And I definitely want to be able to mine star metal, because that seems freaking awesome. What I'm gonna do is, at some point, I'll drop off, just drop a ton of the stone that I have. But there's still that chance that I could get rare materials. So I want to keep raising my skill. +1 physical damage absorption. That's awesome. Let's do it. They're bound to me, so I'll just salvage them. Oh, it's a fire staff. And I didn't even realize I had all these. So, using the armor scraps and whatever that magic stuff was, I created basically a loot box. So, for ranged weapons, Callous Mangy Hide can gain 10% fortified for 3 seconds on critical hit. Used when crafting weapons. Alrighty. Iron ingots, cool. And then we have this. Last call mandolin sheet music. Don't you also have to have the instrument itself? This does not look... I was going to say, that doesn't look like a regular rock thing. And as an iron vein, it'll probably be worth more points, too. Sure was. That's awesome. Okay, fast travel point activated. Excellent, excellent. Looks like somebody else was mining here. Hello, Zach. Huh. Interesting. Why are there so many camps here?
Good of you to join us, my valiant friend. I heard about... For now, we are simply grateful to have you. Before you do anything else, you must build yourself... There's a splendid spot.
Oh, so that's what that's all about. Guess I'll set up right here. How is building obstructed? Good Lord. Holy crap, I don't have enough. There we go. Sorry for that little pause there. So, once I build a new camp, then I'll be able to... It'll apply the new skin.
Ah, you're back. I'm at a bit of a loss here. A few months ago, this barren beach had nothing but a smattering of... Now it appears to be a war camp. More indeed. It's gonna take... Perhaps we should pursue a more honorable... You two stay here and defend our position. I will go forth and challenge, and when I am victorious, I will... Oh, well, yes. Good point. I'm afraid I'm not much of a strategist in a scenario. That's a grand idea. They've been unloading. If you can destroy their rowboats and all the cargo they've dropped, that would slow them down. I'll stay and keep an eye out for...
How much money do I have? Where do I see how much money I have? I have 624. And I think it said just to buy a house I need 1,000, or maybe that was a project. Nimble burglar's gloves. Yeah, no. Slash and smash. Login. Fireball! I'm sorry, but is that a freaking alligator? This might be a good place to farm for a bit. Another flawed onyx amulet. Reinforced flawed onyx amulet. How do you collect water? Mist wine. Oh, there's a bloody alligator. Mama, another gator guy in the house. Another gator? Give me that shit. I'm a bad boy. I get the feeling that pirate ship is something on the kind of like an event, like an open world event. Soak fire staff in the skull. Oh, it's weaker? Huh.
You stiff-necked fool! What possible interest would I have in spying on this pathetic little outpost you got here?
You see, that is precisely the kind of thing a spy would say, particularly when she was caught creeping around near our camp.
Tell me this then, Sir Wisdom. What exactly would I be wanting to learn? How you scratch your arse in an iron suit?
Ha! Trying to distract me with insults, eh? But it won't work.
Took your sweet time getting here. I was sizing up the pirate base until this suspicious sod nabbed me. Can you tell him I'm not a spy? Yeah, very funny.
Ah, well, if you know her, then I suppose that we could give her another chance. But I'll have my eye on you, young lady.
Better keep your eyes to yourself, unless you want them poked out.
Bravo, my bold friend! I feared the pirates would overwhelm you, but it seems you are nigh unstoppable. And I suppose if you're willing to vouch for Miss O'Malley, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. The woman claims she snuck into the pirates' den and there are hundreds within. Very well then. If she's to be believed, if you're willing to venture into the den on her word...
Have you ever met such coordinated How will people ever find... I was a baby and an absolute terror. Folks, my bag at a fleur-de-lis, and I spoke a little French back then. Royal! Ha! Hardly. If only they didn't have so many weapons and barrels. Oh, what a good way to turn the barrels. I'll keep watch here and make sure.
It's like all these missions, all these missions are getting you one of each weapon type. You can't actually pull things from here, can you? No, you can't. Almost there.
Well now, I do hope you straightened everything out with Sir Pain in me arse. I tried to tell that sod, if you want to defeat these pirates, I know the way. Not spying so much as taking a measure of the place. And they've got some loot, sure enough. But they don't even seem to care about it. I guess that... I'll tell you. But if you go in... So here it is. There's a glowing altar in there. And the bastards are drawn to it. For someone like you, maybe. Not for me. But hey...
+1 fire moat. We just be blowing shit up. I was thinking that would take her out. Mad Morgan Footlock. kinds of goodies. I'm Kenny Logan. What do we got? Common fire moat. What does that even do? Used in alchemy. And some gold. Got here. Nice. Huge traveler's stone.
Wow! That was magnifique! Your Andy. Wait! Serpent sees the spark of a knight in me. I have to but you'll see, I'll become a knight soon.
Avenging Fire looks like a...
Well, now, look who
pistol.
made it in and out of the pirate. Tell me, did you find that glowing orb? See there? We make a good... Of course, for a partnership. It's now that's a right decent friend. And Sir Payne and me arse let slip that the Knight Regent wants to hire scouts.
No surprise there. Miss O'Malley gets what she wants and disappears. I can only imagine the filth you had to wade through to... Did you find the foul sorcery Miss O'Malley claimed was interesting? Perhaps this revelation should be taken back to the Night Regent. I must keep vigil here. You must go alone and go quickly.
Are you kidding me? I have no flint. Of all the things to not have. There's gotta be... Nope. So I wonder why it's now tier 2. Milk. Huh. Case I might need more flint. Just see if there's any more, if there were any more iron deposits. I wonder how long it takes for those to respawn. Whoa, that's an interesting looking creature. It's funny because lower pages give you XP. In the Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy, I swear, I feel like half, if not more, of my levels were gained just by finding lore pages and whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah, I can feel the party coming.
Bessie. I gotta give it to them. They definitely know how to... They definitely have a sense of humor. Because now all I can think is, God, milk.
I have to confess, seeing you return. In fact, your enterprising friend, Grace O'Malley, was here. Grace says she was with you up north, and the pirates were rallying to some strange altar. Exactly. She's been studying the fragment. If so, I would ask you to work with Moira to follow up on any leads. Yes, you've earned that right. I must soon deal with I must handle this myself, though. You should seek out more.
Over 2 hours. I'm going to at least talk to Moira. Almost at 1,000 gold. What did my preview just at focus? They're bind on equip, so I could sell those. These ones, though, can be salvaged. Pruning shears. Huh.
Oh, just the person I was hoping to see. Comparing the tablet fragments to other stonework from the region, I believe... I know you've just returned from the north. If it's true that the pirates are indeed... Well, it's hard to say for sure, but it's possible Caladan, and indeed all the ruins of Aeternum, are shrouded in centuries of course, and you are better suited than I am. Before you...
Aeternum's ruins tell the tale of a magnificent civilization that once dominated the island. Its architects, the ancients, discovered or possibly created the energy we call Azos. In the millennia that followed, humanity came from countless prehistoric cultures: Sumeria, China, Egypt, and more. They were called to explore the sea, summoned by the ancients to this island. These early arrivals worshipped the ancients as gods. They toiled under the ancients' guidance, building hundreds of monuments and towers. But humanity's savage nature could not be tamed. Wars broke out, and amid the chaos, corruption first appeared. To combat this new menace, the ancients imbued a chosen few with gifts. These heroes were granted monumental powers and life eternal. The wars raged on for centuries, and the ancients blessed entire armies. But most of the human vessels degraded into mindless skeletal warriors. Those wars ended millennia ago, and the ancients disappeared. But their haunted guardians still protect the ruins, oblivious to the fact their cause has long since lost its meaning.
Now you know why most on Aeternum avoid ruins at all costs. I myself have only visited Caladan once. You're a brave soul, but don't go too deep.
if it isn't the Night Regent's... I am curious what merits such urgent attention. The Night Regent should not be I've served as Pridewen's minister since before her birth. You presume much, page. Keep your secrets, but know this. Pridewen...
Alright folks, I'm gonna call that it for the night. You know the drill, I upload my videos to my YouTube channel as soon as my gamer tag. Feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. If you wish to stay up to date on future releases, please hit that subscribe button. I'm Jade Psycho Mamba. See y'all next time.